starten. Stream starten. And yeah, let's see. Whether it's alright or not. It's going there. 605. No. Oh, open widget. It's so there. Oh, stupid. To send it to this one. And just close it, right? And we'll see whether it works or not. Let's see, we don't use this one. Why not? Stupid. It doesn't work at all. Right. Right. Hey, now move the chat to we'll see 911. It's not so strong. And 18. Depends if we use this one. Oh, no, it's not good at all. This one. Oh, okay. That's it. Saving some time. This should be use X21. X21 is X12. Zoom ลิงก์เดิมเหรอครับ Zoom ลิงก์เดิม Yes, sir. News meeting. News meeting. Okay. Slan in lesson session height. Cloud. This SCI33205 in M605 fetish. Lesson. Yep. Yes. Okay. All right. And yeah. And yes, we live out YouTube as well. Same thing. Yes, no problem. Pit. And open widget. Okay, fetish. Okay, oh, yes, open widget. Yep. I hope that everything is fine. Okay. That's it. We have to provide a link. Later. The gone. This send it through this and this channel live and this one as well. Okay. Yes. is it? Yep, once. Okay. Okay. Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome you to SCI33205, which is physics number 4 again. ผมแจ้งคะแนนอะไรคุณไปเรียบร้อยแล้วนะครับ ก็ถ้ามีปัญหาแล้วความผิดพลาดตรงไหนนะครับ ไม่มั่นใจครับ ก็กดแจ้งได้นะครับ เราอยู่กันที่ละพิพลครับนะครับก็ที่คุณไม่ทราบว่าคุณได้ยินผมหรือเปล่าครับ Can you hear me ทุกคนได้ยินผมไหมครับได้ยินผมไหมเอ่ยฮัลโหลครับคาดว่าได้ยินผมนะครับif there is a problem with the microphone please let me know if not we are gonna go ahead with our story in I think in page 81 for M605 right ATN 80 something like that right like this แล้วผมก็งงว่าดูthis I don't know why เดี๋ยวปิดอันนี้ก่อนครับมองไปดีแล้ว use only this oneจริงๆไปที่ Wi-Fi this Wi-Fi okay and this one Wi-Fi this one what happened yep yep no I don't understand why we can't what about this 5G นี่ใช้ไม่ได้ typical Wi-Fi we use the typical timeโอเคครับจะได้ดูจอนะครับเผื่อว่ามีอะไรเกิดขึ้นครับall right so let's talk about our story which is the stuff we arrived here at the เหมือนเดิมดูได้which is the determination of the induced force direction when we have the long straight copper wire rightวิธีเช็คชื่อนะครับผม ไม่ได้ดูกล้องแล้วนะคุณไม่ต้องเปิด605 number 20คุณไม่ต้องเปิดกล้องแล้วนะครับหลังจากนี้ไปนะครับเพราะว่ามันเสียเวลานะครับใช่ไหมครับเสียเวลาก็เราจะยังไงดีเราก็จะว่ากันไปเดียวนะครับปานช้อนนะครับเราก็จะว่ากันที่คุณพิมพ์ชื่อมานะครับเหมือนกับคราวที่แล้วนะครับเหมือนกับตอนต้นของคาบเราเนาะก็คุณก็พิมพ์แค่ชื่อมาแล้วกันครับเพื่อว่าจะได้ประหยัดเวลาครับเราจะได้ไปต่อของเราอย่างง่ายๆนะครับโอเคไหมครับไปต่อของเราอย่างง่ายๆโอเคif everything is alright I forget to share the screen right to you in start okay okay we arrive at page 86 or something like that all right so we'll see what happened with this one of course the formula that we have talked before is the one with FILB, right, which is another version of QVB. Okay, it's not too difficult actually. Okay นั่นครับพิมพ์ชื่อเป็นภาษาอังกฤษนะเหมือน604เลยนะพิมพ์ชื่อต้องอย่าพิมพ์ไทยนะเพราะว่าไฟล์ที่เช็คชื่อผมเป็นภาษาอังกฤษนะครับโอเคไหมครับผมก็จะเทียบไปตามนั่นนะครับจะได้ดูง่ายๆครับหรือว่าถ้าคุณจะส่งภาษาไทยมาก็ได้นะเพื่อว่าคุณต้องการให้ผมแบบออกเสียงแบบเป๊ะๆอะไรอย่างเงี้ยนะครับออกเสียงให้ถูกต้องอะไรอย่างเงี้ยครับก็แจ้งมานะครับเพื่อว่าจะได้ถูกใจคุณเนาะโอเคเพราะว่าผมอ่านภาษาอังกฤษครับออกเสียงไปบางทีก็มีผิดพลาดต้องขอประทานอภัยด้วยนะครับไม่ได้ลบหลู่คุณพ่อคุณแม่คุณนะครับหมายความว่าแต่ว่ามันเป็นภาษาอังกฤษก็จะออกเสียงไม่ถูกต้องถ้าคุณต้องการให้ผมออกเสียงถูกต้องครับพิมพ์วงเล็บภาษาไทยมาด้วยก็ได้นะครับ and I'm not sure with นะครับขอเซฟก่อนนะเดี๋ยวไม่รู้ว่าผมพิมพ์มาแล้วนะครับ alright it's like yeah okay yeah number and your name เหมือนกันนนทกรอย่างเงี้ยโอเคไหมครับ605ทีหลังอะไรอย่างเงี้ยพิมพ์หมายเลขมาก่อนก็จะดีมากครับโอเคไหมไม่งั้นผมต้องมานั่งเหมือนธนกรณัฐวินอะไรอย่างเงี้ยครับโอเคไหมสุภวิทย์อย่างเงี้ยครับก็นะครับจะมีบางคนนะครับที่เข้าใจนะว่าคุณรู้เรื่องแล้วคุณก็ทำมาเลยนะครับ แต่ว่าขอรบกวนว่าแสดงที่ทำให้ผมดูง่ายๆนิดนึงนะครับเห็นไหมครับเพื่อว่าตอนข้อสอบนะครับเหมือนกับการบ้านคุณช่วยแสดงที่ทำมานะครับไม่ใช่แบบว่าเขียนคำตอบมาเลยอย่างเงี้ยคุณวาดรูปยุกยิกอะไรไม่รู้นะครับเหมือนคุณทดเฉยๆนะครับโปรดแสดงที่ทำนะครับเพื่อว่าให้ผมได้เข้าใจนะครับ okay so we start our story actually so all right let's refresh ourselves with the formula of induced force, right? And of course we get to know how to use the right hand rule, okay, in order to find direction in for the magnitude it's gonna be ILB psi theta, right? Theta is the angle between two vectors, which is the vector of the magnetic field vector and conductor vector, which is the vector L, right? With, the length of the vector. Actually, the conductor doesn't have any direction, but we're gonna use the direction of the current or the charge movement to that stuff, right? Yeah, that's it. So let's talk about the determination of direction. You have seen this one, right? You ผมอยู่ที่ iPad แล้วนะครับทุกคนนะครับ ก็คาดว่าไม่น่าทำให้คุณเสียหายนะ เพราะว่าทำตามที่คุณร้องขอแล้วทุกประการนะครับนะถ้าเกิดว่าไม่ถูกใจอะไรยังไงก็โปรดบอกนะครับผมจะได้ทำให้ถูกใจคุณนะครับให้มากที่สุดนะครับให้ตามที่คุณร้องขออยากได้ iPad ก็ได้มาแล้วนะครับดังนี้นะครับso let's continue our story. You have the first vector. I'm not sure whether you can see it properly or not. This is the live at 86, right? Done. 86 is the story about the 86 is the story about the direction of the induced force, right? So of course the basic formula is 86. Sorry, this one. Okay. Is the formula in vector version, right? ทุกคนได้ยินเสียงผมนะครับโอเคไหมb, right? Can you see it? This expression, okay? b equals I and then vector L cross vector b, right? Like this, okay? The small b and capital small L and capital B, right? L is the vector of the conductor with respect to the intersection between the magnetic field and the current movement, right? So you can see that the vector L is pointing this one, right? This way, and the magnetic field is gonna be this one. Okay. L is the vector along the current movement, okay, and its length is equal to the length of the conductor. Okay, you just now rotate. Okay, start from the first vector, which is this one. Okay, L to the second vector, which is vector B. Okay, L to B like this. You get the result in okay after you use or you apply your right hand, your rotate or your curl your four fingers from vector L to vector B, you get the resulting vector F, okay, the induced vector, and it's something like this, okay, vector F after you use the right hand, okay, and that's it. And we move to another one, which is this one. Okay, the angle is greater than 90 degrees. All right, and it's not too difficult. Of course, the vector L in this case is this direction, right? That's the vector L, and vector B is pointing in this way. Okay, and the angle between them is theta or phi, like this. Okay. It's not difficult, right? You just again have to consider the direction formula in vector format. ทำไมต่อไม่ได้ Okay, sorry. In vector format, it's F it's f, okay, equals I, okay, and the cross product between vector L and vector B. Okay, you start from the first vector L to B, right? Here you rotate your four fingers to this direction. Okay, L, oh sorry, L to B. Okay, L to B, like this. This is the vector B. You can see that after you apply the right hand rule, you get the direction of the induced force, okay, pointing downward like this, okay. And here, that's why we get the force pointing down like this, okay. Let's move to another example from L to B again, okay, with the same ทำไมผมชอบเริ่มจาก B เลย F, okay, to equal I, right, and L cross B, okay, and we start from L, right, which is this one, this direction, that's the vector L to B this way, right, vector B, okay, L to B, you will get something like that. Okay, after you use your right hand, okay, you will get the induced force pointing upward like this, okay. And yes, the outcome is going to be the induced force, okay, pointing up like this. And let's go to another figure, which is the realistic application. Okay, what you have seen before is only the long straight conductor, right, copper wire. But in realistic, we don't have so much space to have the application to that stuff. So one of the possible way that the human has invented นะผมเปิดอันนี้มาด้วยดีกว่าเปิดไลฟ์ด้วยนะเพื่อจะรับผมเข้าด้วยครับเช็คชื่อที่ไหนครับอ๋อเช็คชื่อพิมพ์ชื่อได้ครับได้ครับเข้าที่ YouTube ได้เลยครับรับเข้าแล้วหรือยังครับlet me check whether any person left in the no right there is no remaining person in the Zoom so นะครับเพื่อเซฟเวลาคุณนะครับแล้วผมต้องปล่อยคุณเลิกก่อนด้วยนะ20 นาทีนะครับตามข้อตกลงที่EP แจ้งมานะครับโอเคthe realistic application to this one is the round shape of the conductor, okay. Even we have the round shape, the principle of force induced onto the current carrying conductor is still held, okay, it's still valid. So we have here the application like this in this is the cross-sectional view of the round shape of the conductor, okay. Actually they just draw in a special way, okay. The conductor may not be so big like this, but they draw it in a very big manner so that you can see the cross-sectional view of that conductor, okay. There are several rounds or turns of the conductor around this, okay. It's a coil, actually. It's a rotation of several conductors around this cylinder shape, okay. This is also the cylinder shape, but the bigger cylinder, bigger circle to a smaller circle will give you the cone shape, or it's called a paper cone. The whole thing here is the structure of the speaker, whether in your headphone or in realistic outdoor speaker, whether in car, in the television, in many electric devices, okay. Those will have the speaker like this, okay. what else? They just cut but it's not true. Okay, they just make the cross sectional view so that you can see the face of the conductor, and you have two symbols for the current direction. Okay, the cross one is the x. Okay, and the dot one is the small round circle here. Okay, what is the meaning of the x sign? X means oh, I'm sorry for that. I use wrong way of pen in good notes นะครับก็น่าจะดีขึ้นนะครับผมย้ายมากูโดนให้คุณแล้วนะก็เขียนให้ตามที่คุณต้องการนะครับ okay, there are two sides. This one is the rear part, right? Rear part of the arrow or anything that we would like to represent. Okay, when we want to represent the vector, it's pointing. Okay, pointing into the plane or something like that, and the dot line. Okay, the dot line like this is gonna be the front of front part of that vector. Okay, so it's the direction of this one is pointing out of. Okay, pointing out of the plane. Okay, pointing out of the plane. Okay, you can classify those two types of vector, and when we have the circle shape of the conductor around this cylinder, and if you let the current flowing from the lower part to the upper part, จริงๆพวกนี้มันต่อกันไปเรื่อยนะครับมันไม่ได้เป็นเส้นของใครของมันนะโอเคไหมในการทำจริงเขาพันเส้นลวดรอบๆครับโอเค and you can see that at the top side of the top location you have the current moving to you, right, out of the paper, out of the plane, out of the lecture notes, and regarding the lower part you have the current flowing into the plane. Okay, so let's make the analysis to the induced force, but before that we are gonna see the what is that, the gray one here, the gray rigid object. It's a kind of permanent magnet. Okay, it has the shape like this. If you take a look at that, it has the shape like this. Okay, what is the alphabet of this one? อันนี้คือตัวแปลตัวอักษรอะไรในภาษาอังกฤษครับ What is that? It's the letter E, right, in English. So that's it. So that's the permanent magnet. Okay, it's simply permanent magnet. นะครับเป็นแม่เหล็กถาวรนะครับ Okay, and you have two poles usually, right, in the permanent magnet. Let's say this one is the north and here is the south. Okay, the north and the south. Okay, there are two south poles in this one. Okay, they design the permanent magnet in this way. You will see what is the purpose of that. And of course, for any at the beginning part of this chapter, you have the bar magnet, right, like this, north and south, right, and the magnetic field line is gonna start from the north pole to the south pole like this. Okay, in several way, right, and even in this way. Okay, in any way as they can propagate. And the red one here is called magnetic field line, right? Field line. Okay, And of course, it is with the same manner, we are going to have the magnetic field line that starts from the north to the south like this, okay? Everywhere like that. Not only the above, not only the upper area, we still have the magnetic field line also pointing downwards, okay, for the uh, another bar of the south pole. Okay, that's the typical will happen. But after you build up a paper cone, okay, the cone is made of a special type of paper. Okay, the paper should be strong. It should not lose its shape easily. And the mass of these one, okay, should be very light because they will move, okay, they will vibrate according to the incoming current, okay, that you want to control it by any amplifier or any electronic device, okay, to get the very good quality of sound or voice or anything do you want to make the sound, okay, any source of media to make the sound. So we at the upper part you have the magnetic field line pointing like this, okay, out of view, and the 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 induced force, sorry, the magnetic field is pointing like that, and this is 90 degree, right? And you need to start from vector L, right? Vector L to vector B, okay? So from L to B, you will you are gonna use your forefinger to rotate from L to B, right? And you will get the magnetic force induced in this direction. That's the magnetic force, okay, from L to B. Why? Because we need to follow the basic formula in order to determine the force direction, like this, okay, from L to B, like this, okay, from the red vector to the vector B to the second vector, okay. You after you rotate after you rotate by using your right hand, you will get the time direction pointing to the left, okay. That's the it is a fault happen in the upper part, okay. And let's talk about the uh, the the lower part, okay, which has the magnetic field like this and currents moving in this direction, okay. The cross sign means that it's pointing into the plane, okay. So we get the current or the shaft moving into into the plane, right? In the magnetic field line, this one, okay, is not pointing upward anymore, okay. From north to south, it becomes direction downward direction like this. So we have the B direction downward, okay, pointing downward like this, and what else? Nothing more, right? So now it's time to rotate your forefinger by using your right hand from the first vector, vector L, okay, vector L to vector B, the second vector, and from L to B like this, okay, from L to B, and you will find that the output, which is the vector of the induced force, is gonna be, what is that, from L to B by using your right hand. Your time direction is gonna be pointing in this way, okay, and that's the induced force to the lower part. This is for the upper part, okay. With both forces, okay, at the upper part and the lower part, the total force is gonna be the force that tries to bring the paper cone to the left, okay, and that's why they have the induced force here with this color, the kind color here, okay. And the how strong the force will take place will depend on this expression, the scalar, expression, which is ILB, actually with sine theta, right? As we have learned before. But sine theta between L and B, the theta is always 90 degree, okay, for the upper part and the lower part. So it's number one. And if you want to make the vibration with several times per second, okay, with several hertz actually, you just let the current go and not let it go, okay, and so you can control the force by the current, okay, through the conductor. Again, the current can be controlled by using the amplifier, which is a box of electric device, okay. You can get stronger force as well from the expression when you have stronger magnetic field line, okay, or magnetic field. How could we get that? You need to have bigger permanent magnets, okay, and there you can get better F, okay, a greater F. And of course, this device will consume some current, okay, electricity, because you let the current flow into this coil, okay. So this is the basic structure of the speaker that can happen in your headphone, in your AirPod, or in your car speaker and so on. ผมขออนุญาตเข้าห้องน้ำแป๊บนึงครับผมขอปัสสาวะนิดนึงครับแป๊บนึงครับ